just a few k's up the track. Better give you the rundown. So yeah, we came out, had a look at Wattle Camp, come down, headed out to get to this track. Saw another little old sign saying Wattle Camp. There's another track that goes up and probably another little camp there as well. So there's a couple of Wattle camps. So check your satellite map so you can see what's going on there. And then out left onto the main track, which says, I don't know, about 60 k's. But then there's some old signs that say 52 and 54, where the other ones say 60. Apparently everything's about 60 k's that we worked out. But this track is a well-worn track along the side of the salt and clay pan. Go get yourself bogged pan if you come here if it's wet. Always stay on the main track because yeah, trust me, if you get stuck out here, mate, it could be a bit too much fun. My idea of fun anyway. Interesting. Right, where's the main track? Because there's tracks going off all over the joint. Literally can't tell where the track goes, if it goes to the right or the left. Anyway, worked out in the end it was slightly off to the right, so got it straight through the middle of that area, and you could see the exit out the other side. There was quite a bit of mess going on from people having a bit of fun, but there was a dry, solid line running through which we followed. Just always a bit awesome driving around these sand, salt, clay, pan, flat area things, but I tell you, it can be difficult to pick out the track. Not that it probably matters at the moment while it's this dry, but unless you know the area and you've tested it, you never know. People going up around the side to dodge the middle. Is that where the track goes over there? Well, I don't know, there's tracks that go over there. A lot of tracks go this way though. Hard to read. I'm not looking at a map at the moment, I'm just follow your nose. Next to each other. Anyway, there's a couple different ways you can go. Looking on new tracks, you know, you got the, it goes back onto the splits. You go back onto a coastal track, depending on the tide probably. We're on the inline track, inland, where we went over the, you know, dry, flat, whatever it is, salt, mud, sand flats that you get bogged in if you don't get it right the first time. So quite a lot of runs of rocky track, so just a bit rough, a little bit of this stuff, mainly sand I would say. Sand and the flats, between the sand and the flats, blah blah blah. Update on the trip meter since Cockle Biddy, 398 kilometres, and the fuel gauge is nearly down to half. Yesterday the Hilux took nearly 3 jerry cans. The third one didn't quite fit in, but it would have been, they would have been over full, like 22, 23 litres. So probably 65 litres or something to from Cockle Biddy to the Bilbunya Dunes. Turning left at Bronze Whaler Bay, 1.5 k's, 7.5 to Israelite Bay. Go and have a look, eh? I'm going to go right at this intersection, it splits off. Change of plans, I backed up, went to the left, because just having a look on the satellite map, looked like a nice bay not to be missed, so So we just came in on the beach down there, dodged a bit of weed up and down the beach a little bit. Here we are. Have a look at this spot. Have a bit of a fish and a lunch break. Plenty of rocks here to have a bit of a fish off. Plenty of weed over there too. Notice that on a lot of these beaches up here, this end of the beach has got the weed on it. So that looks like a good fishing spot, doesn't it? Let's see. Yeah, what did one shepherd say to the other? Let's get the flock out of here. Not much of that beach left, and our tracks are getting covered up rapidly where we came from, which is okay. Like I said, the whole beach here is rock hard. So it's a non-issue, but in an hour or two, could be an issue. Cruise along to the next bay. They've got a few small, anyway, a little bit of fishing going on, and let's go and see if we can improve before we talk about what was caught and what wasn't, because there's room for improvement. Alright, down onto the next bay to have a bit of a look. More rocks, a bit more fishing perhaps. Bit breezy. And a whole lot of rocks down here. Back out to where we came in, so we'll continue along to Israelite Bay, 7.5 k's. We just had a look at, it's called Bronte Bay if I remember correctly. Was it that or Bronzewailer Bay or something like that? Anyway, you'll figure it out. Alright, so we took our first left and then come down another track, and we've come to a drum. For this one, I reckon left would be good, but I'm going to go straight because it's straight to the beach. Just going to cruise over to the telegraph station now. Please keep Israelite clean. Telegraph campsite. There's a few signposts around. They're pretty old. It's handy to have a bit of a satellite map. Just follow your nose and have a look around the general area if you're going to come here, and you'll find what you want to find. See the telegraph station here in the distance. And here you will be. Have a look at that, absolute work of art. Get some photos for you.